What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Quote of the day: make peace with your past or it will disrupt your future. Judy Urquhart. Song of the day: Calamity by Annie Is Okay. So if you haven't heard of or liked, subscribed, followed Judy Urquhart, go check her out. I follow her on Instagram. She has great videos. This is one of the quotes that she was. This is part of a piece of a video. A quote from a part of a piece of a video that she was making the other day, and it really just speaks volumes to a lot of things that I preach and instill into people about the past. And it also comes from other motivational speakers, inspirational speakers, self-help writers. This is a fundamental key principle in developing yourself and on your path to becoming a greater you and mental health, mental stability. This is a fundamental principle. So we all have past. We all have a past. We all have things that we've done. We all have things that have been done to us. Okay? Some of those things are excellent. Some of those things are extraordinary. Some of those things we wouldn't change for the world. And some of those things are the opposite side of that coin. Some of those things are shameful. Some of those things we're embarrassed of. We're embarrassed that it happened to us. We feel belittled by it. The point that I'm making is it doesn't matter what happened in the past. You cannot live there. If you live there, then you die there. Then you stay there. That's where you're at for the rest of your life. Whether it's a moment of triumph and glory or it's a moment of embarrassment and failure, you cannot stay in that moment. Because there's another moment coming, and another moment after that, and another moment after that, and you have to continue to live your life. Let's examine the consequences of staying in a glorious moment, because I think we, for the most part, understand the consequences of staying in a failurous moment or an embarrassment moment, right? You'll never reach your true potential or continue to get better if you're always living on the accolades of the past. Not only that, you are preparing yourself for failure because you think because you were successful in the past, you'll be successful in the future. So now you have no proactive approach to what comes before you. You're only going to react because, well, you're already prepared because you were already a champion. Well, you're already prepared because you already conquered things in the past. But the past obstacles are going to be different from the future ones. You must continue to evolve. You must continue to prep. You must stay on your toes. You can't stay in those past moments. And like I said, I believe we all know the consequences of staying in a bad moment for too long. Depression, anger, anxiety, being socially awkward, not being able to move on with our lives. You know, we start to compare everything to that bad moment. We start to think that's the only thing that we're going to have is those bad moments. Everything from here on out looks like it's going to be a preview. You're looking at the past like it's a preview to what's to come. And therefore, that's all you look for, and therefore that's all you find is destruction and chaos and misery. The other thing I want to point out is if you have someone or something in your life that constantly brings up your past, you need to distance yourself from that completely. Because at the end of the day, anybody who loves and respects you is not going to constantly throw your failures in your face. They will hold you accountable. Holding someone accountable is different from constantly belittling and constantly reminding them of their failures. You can't sit up there and throw something in someone's face negatively every single day and expect them to move forward in a relationship, in a profession, in a genre toward a goal. all you're doing is reminding them of the trauma of the past, whether it's a mistake that they made or something that someone has done to them. You have to give them the room to heal, to evolve, and to grow as a person. If you're not willing to do that, let that person go. Because all you're really doing is becoming a toxic cycle of continuing to remind people over and over again of what they've done to you. If you can't have them in your life and forgive them, then you don't need to have them in your life. And if they won't let you in their life and forgive you, then you don't need to be in theirs. I know that that's a mouthful. I know that that might be controversial to some people, but that's just the truth. At the end of the day, if you do not make peace with your past, it will disrupt your future. And might I add, it will obliterate your peace of mind. All right, guys. Take care of each other. Be kind to one another. Take care of yourselves. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.